This is interesting. I have not done this in a long time. Oh, okay. So that one's working. Cancel. That's the help. Paste the stream key into your software. Yeah, but something tells me we're streamed directly out of this. Yep, and there's the email saying we're live, so something's working, apparently. I can end it. Well, we're coming through. Okay, so I'll just ignore that and get on with work. Looking through that camera, I assume. Yep. This microphone. Yep. This isn't a normal thing, by the way. I'm testing everything out, so I'm opening the laptop, I'm having a look at this. If I deem this a success, or if I want to do more, if I just feel like it, I'll do more streaming. That's my references for the animation that I'm working on. And yeah, I thought I'd just stream my animation progress. Also, I'm trying to do this one, because I basically took the week off in the last couple of days and been getting on with this. And I'm enjoying it so far, enjoying where it's going. So of course I'm going to have to go back afterwards and, you know, put credit to the references I use in the description because it's other people's stuff and so forth and so forth. Now we're just going to remember. There we go. Oh, goddamn. I've got my Spotify going through here and not the laptop itself because, you know, copyrighted music and everything. We don't want to get rid of this channel for the sake of it. I like uploading here. It's got a pure F board. So, whilst I'm here, this is what it's currently looking like. Very rough around the edges, but the key poses is there. Funny thing is... Oh, hang on a second. This isn't the most up-to-date one for starters. Oh, you're going to like this then. I think, yeah, 100, 130. If we're just looking a bit about, I just showed you now. Oof. That's a bit of a stretch and it looks up. Got rid of a lot of the jitteriness. It's still moving like a puppet at the moment because there's been no offsetting. Very basic breakdowns just for timing. But if we yeah, times the animation by 3, so if we triple this, it looks like this. Heave. Out and heave. Poof. Gets back up again. Doesn't quite return to position. I love this. Just sort of looks over. And bang. Horse plane. Although we're not going to sit here and clean up 300 frames worth because that's going to take us absolutely ages to get anything of good quality. About there. 145. Bit more manageable in that regard. It's about 6 seconds of animation. Go away, Omen. So she's going to focus on this bit. Got to focus on the key poses at the moment. And if I was to show this in steps, almost like a progress update, really. Yeah, like the legs are a big one in that one. Same way with the head. That's fine. This, that's not. That, yeah, that's alright. That needs, yeah, that pose there, 110 needs a lot of work. The ending pose is quite good. So yeah, 110, ooh, 25. I've just got to look at the 10, 15, 20. So yeah, we've also got these. I always forget, there's actually no music coming through, it's just the sound of my voice, so volume-wise, we should be good. What is this looking like? That thumbnail's completely out off the line. I might have to make a thumbnail specifically just for streaming. Oh, okay, we got a bit down there now. Ag tags. Category film and animation. The setting can't be changed. There we go. To be fair, I doubt anyone's even going to find this stream. There's only 40 people subscribed. I think 2 of them are me. With a lot of this. The majority of those would have come from university on this one. Family, well, I look at my stuff through Facebook, through like private. And it's not like a gaming channel where I had a bunch of random people watching my content. And I started off in school and then carried on with people I played with. You need to actually do some animation rather than just sitting there narrating about it. Sign into chat. I have to sign in? This action can't be performed. Oh, I see. So we can chat here. But I can't chat here. Oh, that's just funny. Hello to... Hello to everyone that stumbles across this stream. I know. So straight to that point. Now, will that shop there? Yep, yes it will. So I'm gonna... Well, good to see that comes there. I wonder if I just focus my name. Hey, my rookies comes up. Rookies, LinkedIn. Oh good, rookies, LinkedIn, Instagram, ArtStation, Facebook. Oh, and there's the YouTube. Callum Highford at 160 plus followers. Yeah, only just. I need to post more of that one. To see all the... Okay, that's not me. Right, so my Facebook doesn't come up, but the others do. NW Mail. Oh yes, the Callum that died. Whoa. I've been busy. That's clearly not me, but still. Oh, and there's also a Callum Highfield Sword Swing 3D animate. Eh? Oh, I know that is my channel, and there's my sword. It's interesting for that one's come up. Okay. These are muted. Yes. How does it fall over? Yeah, the... What I like about YouTube, though, just slow it down. You might get a lot of just my forehead in webcam. I'm not trying to entertain, by the way. This isn't, otherwise it would be constant commentary. My focus is on animation and of work. So apologies for not being entertaining. Yeah, so when a head goes down, the neck doesn't go down that position, and then it rolls over. Okay. Yeah, that's why it looks weird, because it's just props. This is the sort of bit we want then. What have we got so far? Yeah, as I expected. Damn it. Didn't want to just copy it. I've got 3 different sources. I didn't want to just copy it's one for one like I would normally. I wanted to add a bit more of my own twist to it. There we go. So, lands. Yeah, so 35 is fine. It's currently showing all of it, yep. Okay, so we get rid of all of them. Whoa. Yeah. There's need one on my tween machine. So we just make a copy of the previous pose. There we go. So that, because that pose, there we go, because it's basically a, well, it's not a key pose, but it's an important one for the animation. It's an extreme. So hits it, the next swings, 45. $35. Be fair if he's falling. That, whoa, did not back. This should start. This should have already started falling. There we go, and of course we can start offsetting this as well. Oh, I love this song. You can't actually hear it, but I love this song. Okay. We want it to fully fall over, but we don't want to lose a bit through the floor. Delete that, we just want to... Okay, that's just falling through the floor on that one. Yeah, that's fine. That's also fine. There we go. How does that look now? Yeah, okay, so we got the right sort of energy. And I reckon this would keep turning. Just grabs all of them. I just want to rotate on the spot. There we go, now we can actually... Because the head already goes down at 70. What's going on here at 45? That's the one we created, because that rotates, so that head goes that way. These aren't frames yet, they are frames. Let's rotate. The thing is, this will still keep turning. There we go. This is also where we kind of want the head to stop turning. And this is going to look really weird. Okay, get rid of the... There we go, they've got the foot's got the neck. What does the reference look like? So at 45, 9 seconds. Oh. 10 seconds. Yeah, so at that point the neck and the head's already on the floor, almost like a cat. Just turned over at this point. Like that, showing its head. It's got too much strain on the neck, really. Also, the head would be... Yeah, it's a bit more horse shapes. It's gonna look weird here. Because I just changed a lot of significant bits of the body. There we go. Got the reaction. The torso, we're looking for that energy. Now I need the legs up. This is always fun, FK legs. Do we want that to point? Well, point is we want that to be that direction there. Almost like that. Still need a slight bend. Better. Yeah, that looks very unnatural there. It still needs, definitely needs to go more up, but no, it needs to go more back. Like another far back. Can't keep fiddling with this until you get a result. It should definitely be that way. Because of this cheek here, it's... There we go, so got a nice drop off there. If you're doing it that way, then... You know, I almost need to separate them. Yeah, like that. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Now, this bit definitely needs to angle up more. This bit needs to angle out. Yeah, more bend. That just feels like such an awkward angle. That feels better Better than we had. On the timing, we're not. The time doesn't matter here. We're still technically at the step stage, even though we're working in spline. Right now, you need. This is posing. We've got to focus on. Foot's definitely pointed towards that direction. Because if that one's that way, his torso here is almost. Yeah, it's more. It's much more turned over than. That explains why this one, which left one, is here. Because that's an even more. That's even higher than. I've got to remember the rotation of this foot actually affects this one. Yeah, that's fine, although we've broken it. Better. Yeah, definitely better. And this one's almost come up. Yeah, this one's come up with it. Oh, we're bit of gimbal lock there. There we go. Don't overcomplicate this. And this one should. Yeah. Definitely. There we go. Yeah, bit of offset. That's more what I'm looking for. So before this pose, yeah, body lands, then legs go up. Then they go in before they go down. So he's rolling around. Makes him bent, and then he turns over, but right now we're not looking at that bit of reference. Funny thing is, if people do comment or say, "Oh my god, I've got 2 people watching," I did not expect that. No one's commented yet, because it would come up on here. No, there. Yeah, we're animating a horse. Hello, people. I have no idea what the stream delay is either. Okay, let's look at our other reference. It's the roundabout there. This is the main reference we used for the keyframes at the start. There we go. Now that there is sort of our finishing pose for the bit we're focusing on. I need to get a horse with a bit of character. But yeah, no, if people actually come down to see this, I'll stream more often, because I have to do this on the daily anyway. And because of the way YouTube's set up, it will no longer clutter the video feed. Yeah, damn. Alright. Let's look at a different bit for now. Like the folding of the legs. There we go. Love the fact I can just slow down the playback on this one. So they're still completely straight down here, and we've got a little bend in the back. Because mind you, that's where this original pose is based. Like there, for example, it's want to keep those legs straight. Then, hang on, when's the actual? Right, it's starting to get a bit messy now from 1 to 50. 1 to 10, so here. So I want to move it back to north, but doing it at least moving this muscle upwards. We can keep the leg straight on initial. We're still at to be fair, we're still at the stage where we're trying to fix our we need to improve and fix our key poses, which is why you work in steps at the start. I just prefer working in spline, but really what I'm doing now is same method as steps. The only difference is if I just grabbed everything, went like this, and put it in step that way. But you're trying to do multiple things at once. There we go. So these bend downwards. The neck's not moving as I want to. And we kind of just lose the legs altogether. It's number 25. What happens here? Yeah, because the feet stay where they are. So on the way down, massive bends, but the actual... Ah, I see. Yeah, because right now it's our ankles or foot lock. There you go. Fetlock. That's actually rotating. Where it rotates from the knees rather than the feet. Okay. So we need to get rid of our... Actually, before we do anything else, first off, let's just... key both of them. Frame 1 and frame... frame 10. How are we going to do this? Do we even have knee controls? Nope. Nope. I'll keep them... maybe. Yes. That's how we'll do it. Fetlock row. So we need to keep... yeah, you need to keep those there. The next set of frames is at 20. 20 and then 25. The 25 ones don't seem to be very useful. So if we just highlight all the feet. Get rid of 25 because that's simply just there as a breakdown frame. But, well, I say that's more for timing. There's keyframe 1. This is really a breakdown. That is completely wrong. And that's technically our next key pose bit. So if we're just Control-C, nothing to paste from, okay. Hang on a second. Control-C, Control... Strange. Okay, we'll do it this way. This is where the feet end up if we just completely erase it. And that is identical to the one we just did. So where are the feet? So they're here, but these are angles that way. Change the knee positions. Actually, hang on a second though. There you go. So they didn't have that problem with the feet. Okay, it's better than before. But, yeah, we've got a crunching situation here, but at this point, because we're really trying to mimic that pose there. Oh, hang on a second, that's simple fix, surely. No, these need to be on the ground, but it's actively moving the... Damn it. Okay. They shouldn't be this close together either. Like, I know they're close. One's actively in front of the other. Are they really on that much of a tightrope? Yeah, like here for example. No, but the knees almost stick out like this. Hey! Oh, it's Ed. Okay. Actually read the comment now we're here. There we go. Hello to everyone, Summer's Quest streamer, so I do a test, see how it goes. I am animating a horse. Oh, hi Ed, hope you're doing well. Nice, looking good, except after he lands, I'd move the entire body very slightly on the x-axis. No, I agree. Like the horse is sliding on the ground after he hits on the Incredibles, according to the animators. A couple of pencils fell on the ground in Mr. Incredible's desk. They said, little 4-second animation so difficult this pencil... Oh no! Hang on. Just do that one there. Should be able to hear. I completely agree with you, because a lot of it is conservation of momentum. If I was to, I was thinking, if you just dropped it directly down, it will just go wham. But if I even just add a little bit of, it's hard to see in that one, but the moment I add just a little bit of left or right, you've got to still conserve that. Even on the catch, your hand's doing this, because the pen's going this way. So right now, as you've rightfully spotted actually, is that his body's landing there. But for the first big section here around the 2025, he's just going straight down. But all of his weight is leaning to the right. And then we've got this massive, which we really only just added now. We've got this massive shift on this way. Like he needs, like there for example, around 10, his ass, for better or worse, needs to start moving this way. Like there, for example, that's nice. But then it should speed up. Right now, it's moving in slow motion. Because by the time it lands, it's only up here. It needs to already be about there. Probably about at 20. So I'm gonna. Sorry, this is bugging me now that it's actually spotted this. This needs to be fixed. Okay, not fixed by that much. Keep every 10 frames for now. Alright, that's too much. There we go. Maybe if I dragged this up so he started falling earlier. Because I'm just focusing on the back end at the moment. Yeah, it's already better. Just the fact it falls in slow motion, which I'm not really a fan of. So if I just added a breakdown at 10, so it just started falling earlier. But yeah, we had 300 frames overall of the entire idea. Of him shaking his legs out, of him rolling over, of him getting back up again. There's too many elements to go on to get him to look good. It's very easy to do 20 seconds of crap animation, which is what it is at the moment. It's a block out at best, with starting on the breakdown, so it wouldn't even qualify as first pass. What I've got currently, but like the first 3 seconds, 4 seconds might hit first pass quality. But now we're just want our key poses, momentum, like that there is already moving better. Now we just added that in. But that's the thing, this should, in my opinion, this should all... There we go. I don't want that back end to fall yet. Ooh! And then here we want the majority of the movement. Like, really, that 30 should be... Aha! There we go, get that down. But that's the thing, there's now no point doing a lot of this, because now we've just been changing all the torso, the legs are out of action. Boof. But now he's going far too far that way. Give me that back. Mind you, we're going to have to be doing this for almost all of these. 30. And by the time it gets to here... Because now we're getting that bounce that we was missing earlier. And we're cleaning up our graph slowly. Boof. We've now got an impact. That recoil. Don't need ones on 45 anymore. Okay, let's play that, see how that looks. Definitely better. Our only problem is now is there's nothing to distinguish the two different movements, because him raising his leg is an active choice, and really a second movement, him falling over. There's no longer a full stop between the two actions. Like there is great, but in 50, in this regard, I love it. It's like, yay, celebrating. 50 should really let the moment stop before he then goes back down to go back up. He needs to settle. What does it look like from the actual... Oh, didn't need to grab that. What does it look like from the actual entire horse? Okay. Looking better. Before we do anything stupid, let's just save it. Draft 7, mind you, this is technically hour number 4 of working on this. I've worked on this for 3 hours prior to get it to this point, and blocked out lots of big ideas if I wanted to push this further, but for now we're just focusing on this. Okay. Increase our area to 70. And this is why I prefer working in splined. So I can adjust the time as I go. I can adjust the timing as I go along. But that's the thing I've also noticed with animation. The more pause, more time you're doing, even if they're not doing big movements, most of the seconds come from sheerly stopping, from waiting. You keep adding more and more seconds of animation, but each second needs to be clear, needs to be polished. So even just pushing 2 actions together, you don't go boom immediately, because that's impossible to read. You have to go. There's the pause. That makes something you could do in 1 second to look good, take through. That's better. It's got more pause now. Let's have another look at the references. Oh yeah, that's the... Ah, still got that one going. Probably Ed. Okay. Look on this one. Smack hits the floor. So the legs go straight up then. Look at this normal speed. Oh, I see. So it's an immediate reaction. So if anything, it needs to go faster. Because there's a pause between... This making more sense now. There is so much pause between that and the legs going up in the first place. The legs are the reaction of this. What's all of this? 25. 35, 40. Hang on a second, am I only... Oh wait, I'm looking at the neck. No, move that back because we want the head to finish before the feet. Foot. We want the foot. As expected. That goes up then. This is really just a pause again. Delete 45. Move that to 60. .45, 60. While it pause. Because the body still keeps turning at that point. It's gonna look bad, but as expected. Ah. Unless we change the movement, because once again he's moving very, very fast. Although he's moving about twice as slowly. It's relaxed. Hang on, let's put that back to normal timing. Yeah. Not much is up with this. So we either make the legs go up immediately. If we do, they need to go fast. Or we follow this reference with a brief half-second pause there. Definitely go for the second one. Just fix these feet then real quick. Right, that's fine. That's a reaction to this one. So really the feet should already be fall faster too. Definitely better. I just got to fix the front. But timing-wise, definitely better. Like those legs, I argue those legs should go up well before then. Could just move. If I just moved all of this down. Bang. What means they shoot out at 30. No, it's not the timing, it's the speed. Also, we need to fix the posing at 35 because that's things throwing me off right now. So just before, we can't really see it on that reference. When you first land, what do you look? Okay, just straight into it. I forgot. It needs you to look relaxed. Right now it's all tense, all the ones sticking out. What about our other reference? I can't see the feet again. So that there is our closest bit. No, the animation's incredibly rough, incredibly unfinished, because it hasn't had enough time to progress and have the hours on it. Just complex creature movement now. 35. No wonder people make a living off this. Okay, so we need to make it relaxed. We want to bring the leg down. Not at rest, but fully extended. We want the knee up. I want this one to be fully out. There we go, that's better. Need to fix these legs here. Right, one should be dead in the ground. It's making that one look weird. Like, to me, that looks healthier. Otherwise it feels like the leg is in the wrong direction. In fact... yeah, surely that's more natural. But then that's definitely... twisted. Do front legs bend forward? No, they do. You're making the front legs bend backwards with that one. Ooh, okay. Bad. Ooh, I like this song. I expect we're breaking it. There we go, that's a relaxed pose that we need to hold briefly. What about 40? Is 40 important? 40 starts the movement. We just want the feet. The neck. That's fine. There we go. Yeah, we're now looking at breakdowns. Keep getting too far ahead. Fix this. We want that groove in the back. Yeah, it just translates. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we want that to tip. It's even at 10. This is. Right. And that should be falling Like that there is a very exaggerated pose. Need to fall a little quicker than that. And like the back set is almost suspended. And that it's just in the ground. That's fine. That's fine. It bounces. Save. There we go. I want to keep the feet and keep that pose there. So now, make a note of this. $135. That's a breakdown. That's anticipate breakdown. 560, I think, is our next main one. Yep. How quickly does it go? Whoop. How do you look now? 145. About 5 seconds. Better. Okay, just gotta have more pause. Like here, we need more pause. All of this, just ignore everything beyond 145. That's better. Got the right pause now. But 150. 50 feels really weird. I'll just go yeet. What are we changing? I see we're fixing posing. Nope, we need that. That's an offset. Just go here to here. Once again, I think that's just a matter of an in-between. So number 60. I think the feet need to come inwards. This one definitely up and out the body. This one off the ground. Same with these, bring them more inwards. 45. And this is very rough. Not recommended method for this bit. I've already 55. Keep more down. Should I mind if I just? There we go. '60 is good. '65, like this is now. At the leg at 70. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Keeps unbends. We're really extending the foot with that one. Don't like that at 50. I reckon it's just the knee that's causing that. Listen to Feed the Machine. It's causing it. I just reckon it's just the rotation and the stretch. Also, we've got to talk. I haven't even looked at the collapsing of that one there. Save as. Well, we're splicing references, so it's up to us. In terms of what it does. I like that. Oh, we got 3 people and multiple comments. Alrighty. Want to have a look at this. The feedback was good on the last one. Wrong one. There we go. My head is hurting after seeing the timeline. Bro, amazing. Can I reply directly? Oh, I can pin. Report, reply. Get used to the timeline. Yeah, this is the joys of spline, but to be fair, as long as you keep them with as long as you keep them within set numbers, like this is just showing all the ones I'm working on. Like look, they're all in sections of 5. As long as you can remember your keyframes or your story beat frames, then you can decide if they're going faster or you can decide if they need slowing up or speeding down. Using Tween Machine, you can easily add them if you wanted to hold them for longer. And they're very easy to move as well whilst working like this. One of the last things you'll do is then do the offsets and do the other stuff, but you can almost preemptively do a lot of that stuff like that. It looks worse than it is because that there is useless animation at the moment. So that's if I want to extend it, but we're already adding on more time just from the holds and the pauses. You get used to the timeline. But yeah, that was the Tofan. Bro, amazing. Thank you. Hello. I can't pronounce your name, but hello. Thank you for looking. I was watching a different video, then I saw this, so I just clicked. Fair enough. That's what I do. Me too, bro. I'm shocked after seeing the timeline. Is it that bad? Trust me, it's not a bad workflow. It doesn't look... It's not horrific. I have done a lot worse, personally. Okay, I like your animation. Thank you. But yeah, I think I'm going to stream more often. People still watching, or have I just lost everyone by talking comments, not animating? No, we've gained someone watching, wow. But yeah, I'm going to be doing this more often. Maybe every couple of days, so... Sunday, do this again in 3 days' time. I'm not going to shout with asking for subs, it's stupid. But, well, essentially, if you want to watch more, you know where to find me. You know how to see when I upload stuff. But yeah, I've also got the controls up here. So, for the foot, for the neck, that's everything. And then, of course, I can just translate for translates and rotates. Another great way of doing it, don't use ES. I don't know how much you guys know about animation, to be fair. Is, well, having all this, doing all your translates, doing your rotates, keeping all of them, so you block them off in the sets, and then you'll just delete the translates and rotates that you don't want or is not contributing. Anyway, yeah, need to fix those front legs. Going down. Same way, we need to do something about these back legs because they're not currently falling. How do back legs fall? Yeah, I can't actually see them. They're covered up by the sun. This one. Do I get a... Yep. So he's already swaying, walking up to it. Alrighty, so they stay in place. They completely stay in place. Those go down quickly, so... Yeah, there's just no frames here. Been working in 10s, even at 25. First of all, let's just keep them in place. But these kneecaps, I want to keep them in place as well. But that's not helpful. I don't like that. Oh, gods, why do they start like that? I know I blocked it out, it was rough, but yeah, don't do that. Is there any particular that's... It's more pronounced. Like, yeah, horses would move that. This and this would be parallel. I don't think mine is. No, you're close. Close, but there is broken. We're breaking the horse's spine keeping that pose. Here comes a oh, god damn. Here comes a problems. Yep, there we go. Here comes a problem-solving aspect to this mess. No, that's definitely inside out, so can't do it that way. But then when it bends, those bend forward. Where the hell where are you going? Oh, I see it. By 25, it's already going that way. So yeah, before it actually goes outside, he basically crushes his own feet. He's already started leaning this way though. Does it rise? It does rise. Why are you rising? Oh, hang on a second. I think I just knocked my charger. There we go. Yeah, I also noticed that YouTube really likes creature animation. Like, people see more... Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Like, people see more, whenever I put... what the hell is this? That shouldn't exist like that. That's what I'm working on there. That shouldn't... Okay. Okay. You just want to... Look at the first 50 seconds. Oh, there we go. So those back feet are actually... Like, mind you, there's no, it is very much just 1 to 2. There's not really any sort of anticipation or overshoot or, you know, it's like if I just teleported my hand there for there at sun continuous or just there, bonk. But that looks better. Oh, hang on. Might have a gimp. Okay, I love just inventing new problems. Where's my kneecap going? That's why. First off, if we just kept the knees still, what would you look like? Yeah, no, of course it would do that. This is a jumbled cluster of what the hell is going on that you're currently looking at. It just snaps into position there. Humour me. I still don't like the positioning of the front legs, even when it does come to rest at 35. They're 10 seconds here, like, this is concerning to say the least. Like, you can't even, if I just hit the knees in the body. How do you? Okay. It's not as noticeable now, but feels cruel. Also, we still gotta... It's you. What are you doing? Where are you going? So, why are you going over there? Get back. Next. That'll explain it. Okay, not as despicable anymore. Personally, I like that. If I just put it back to... There we go, 150. So we're now 6 seconds in just from that. It's down. Don't look from above. Yeah, it still just kind of plops. It's this body. I think it's this middle bits. Like, we're ignoring the tail because the tail doesn't, and the ears because those don't have any animation. I don't like how it just protrudes inwards there. If anything, it should, like here, might make a bit more sense. The make more sense go inwards here because it'll be tensing. This is how we make it look like it's breathing. Just nowhere, just not to that crazy extent. I want it to look good from all angles here. We don't currently have a camera positioning. We're trying to make our own. That's quite a nice one. Got a lot of underside issues there. Need a break, really. Need to go to loo. Save what we've got. Anyone else commented since? Oh my lord, there's a lot of... Okay. Have a look at this quickly. I just started watching animation. I'll definitely watch your video. I just started watching animation tutorials. That's nice. I'll definitely watch your videos. Oh, that's great news. I haven't posted any tutorials so far, but you can see I've been using it to document my own progress from when I first started 3D animation back in college up to this current point 2 years later. So I've only about 2 years experience under my belt now. Is this Blender or other app? This is Maya. Is there any way I can just reply to direct messages? Go to channel, report, remove, timeout, add as mod. I don't want to add mod. This is Maya. It's going to look really weird because it's just message deleted. Because I've seen Alan Becker use something like this, but stickman animation. Honestly, Alan Becker was how I started learning. I still watch his content. I love it. Flash, I think, bro, is 2D animation app. Yep, Flash is 2D animation app. Adobe Flash. Great way to start learning. If you don't have the money for an Adobe description, I recommend Critter. It has all the basic controls you need to learn 2D animation, and it's completely free. Have you watched Alan Becker? Yes. Nope. It's really cool. You should watch. Yep. It's very deep stickmen. Oh, Alan Becker, even for animation principles, it is great. If you ask me, it's really cool. I checked participants and he's in here, but he's not messaging. Oh, well, no, that's because, well, put it simply, I can only look at chats when I've got it up on my laptop here. I don't have a second screen, it's just my laptop. So when I'm animating, I'm not checking chats, and when I'm checking chats, I'm not animating. I might just to double check. Yes, I'm coming through the microphone. I've only got the other dude left. It's a shame. By the way, there is a new premiere called Animation versus Geometry. There is? Live streaming versus video details. One moment. It's gonna load. There we go. How am I not subscribing? Must have been on any other accounts. Yeah, I remember the note block one. Gonna say, I haven't found one Alan versus Geometry. His one with physics was amazing. The first Alan Becker video I ever watched was Animation versus Pokemon. Back in 2020, I believe. And then started watching by watching this series, not on his YouTube account, of course. But if you're just looking for the basic principles, all the principles you do in 2D animation here is exactly what you use for 3D animation over time, like the follow through, the staging, the squash and stretch, all of it. The skills are interchangeable, it's just the controls and I guess the workflow that is slightly different. But the principles and the skills behind them, exactly the same. Anyway, where was I? To be fair, I didn't expect to see any... It's my first time hearing about Maya. Here's the thing. Maya is expensive. Like, Blender is completely free, and it's what I recommend if you're just getting into animation. Maya's expensive. It's a couple of hundred. Or it's a couple of thousand, unless you're with an institution or like your own company or something like that one. If you go to any sort of animation school or university, a lot of them allow you to get a student access. So because I'm tied with a university, I get Maya free for a year. But then once my university's over, I then start paying to use Maya itself. So if it depends your position really. First time tomorrow at 8 AM. Fair enough. No worry, bro. You don't have to reply. Just talk in the stream. Yeah, I do both, to be fair. How can I talk in stream? How can I talk in stream? Yeah, I was gonna say, just type, basically. Unless you sit there in a Discord call, you can't talk in stream. That's not a feature on YouTube, and if it was, it would be mayhem. Like, imagine if you're just watching PewDiePie, or you're just watching Alan Becker, and he's streaming, and you've got like 2,000 voices all competing in the background. If chat could talk, oh, that would be horrific and hilariously scuffed. All right, what to do next? How are you looking? Because here's the thing: if I start looking at we don't want to be doing cleanup at the moment. It's still early stages. We've got our key poses improved. 135. 70 definitely need to improve that key pose still. Same way, you haven't really done a lot of progress here. Most of your work so far has been in here so far. That's where all the work. That's where all the progress has been. So you still got the second half of to do in terms of posing. Same way, you've got your breakdowns now. You've got your key poses. How would it look if I stepped it? Because mind you, we've got one back every 5 frames, every 10. Like here, frame 10. The knees bends, but we don't have a lot going on. So even now, just by putting it, shows the pick when it starts. No, it does. Yeah. I'm still going to be checking chat every now and then, but when I'm animating, I go through quite a bit of periods of not seeing it. Also, I am here to animate. Otherwise, it would just be a chat and chill. Yeah, that frame 10 is definitely missing information. Like, yeah, the knee should bend more. Knees bends before the body drops. And this is why you go in steps. Like, they should bend more. Okay. This one's not bent at all. How do we... Not that one. Why are we on 13? We don't want to be working on frame 13. We want to be working on frame 10. There we go. Okay, so... Yeah, I want to bring that down. That one's already brought down, but it should be brought down further. Same way, we'll probably want to bring the belly down more, make it drop. That's why working in steps is important. So otherwise, in spline, you'll miss a lot of these key information. Especially when you're working with poses. Like that head, the head should definitely be moving. It should curl inwards, not by a lot. Hang on a second, did I just go on frame? No, you're good. That should go forwards. Improve the curve. Oh, I love this song. Too bad YouTube's got a thing about copyright. There we go, got a bit of anticipate now for the head. Not that much anticipate. What about you? It just bang, a frame 20. 15, which probably have it start to drop about here. Frame 10, little drop. else? Oh, I want... We're checking poses now. We've got most of what we want. Want to keep it in steps. Animation's a slow process. Like, how this stream's been going on, what, since 5? About just under 2 hours. And everything we've been focusing on is simply just the horse falling over and the raising his legs once. Yeah, like 15 to 20 is the most significant. Also, why do I have frames on 13? We need a bit of on 15. There we go. We want to lead in the movements. Every movement, it shouldn't just teleport. Even if it's a small amount, there should be something to indicate the action. It's going that way there, because that one, bend is extreme. That should be in steps. Yeah, so we're just looking at the way the neck bends. There we go, so start. Got that little anticipate. At 15, it jumps forward. This should also follow at 20 there. We shouldn't have frames on 27. Yeah, like here, for example, we don't have we have no movement of the head. Why do we have frames on frame 27? 25. Now we need head frames at 30. Specifically between it being here and hitting the deck. So how do we, which species do we want to play this at? Do you want the neck to lead or do you want the neck to drag? No, the neck lands second. We want the neck to fall. Frame 30, you want the neck to fall before, well, after the body. At 35, it's already there. So really, we want to keep it closer to this pose. Because that's quite nice. No, it's not. Better, we kind of broke the horses. Here is, yeah, 45 is just a hold. Once again, we're lacking the head movement here, so we're looking at a more all of our action really so far has been focused on the torso. And don't even get me started on those feet. Those feet should be the last thing to adjust. But I've made some adjustments to the feet to fix it. How are you looking now? Yep, already that's looking better. Oh yeah, make sure to save your work. The amount of times of animating and my error has just crashed or been a power cut. Like at one point the university building quite literally got struck by lightning. And let's say that lesson was cancelled. There we go. Have a look at this. Why don't you just talk on screen for a while whilst we message? Yeah? No, to be fair, that's what I was doing earlier, but I enjoy animating. Okay, message redacted. It's probably YouTube doing that, unless you manually delete it. Which type of field should I pick? Like coding, editor, animator tell me I'm currently in 2nd year and I just started watching tutorials. How about the one we are watching? Alan Becker, 3D animation, you mean? I'm confused. Okay, you've got my attention at the moment. What's your question? I can't even read that. I only know English, unfortunately. Which type of field should I pick? Like coding. So, your question as to which type of field you should pick regarding coding, either animator, as in coding or animation. Tell me I'm currently in second year and I just started watching tutorials. I'm assuming when you say second year, you mean second year of higher education or university in that regards. Now, when it comes to 3D animation, you've got character animators, which is, well, your humanoid characters, your emotion, your acting, your pantomime, your action scenes, your lip syncing, all that sort of character animation. You've then also got creature animation, so your birds, your lions, your horses, your animals. Now, creature animation, there's more work for creature animation in the UK, because I can only really tell from a UK standpoint, because that's where I've done my research and what I know. To your individual country, I'm not too sure how it would work. The more technical your discipline is, so like there is a technical animation role that exists in that one, you would get more money for it and there'll be more demand for it. So if you could do rigging as well as 3D animation, you'll be much more sought after. Same way if you knew basic level of coding and 3D animation, you'll be much more sought after. Learn rigging if you can. The process of building the animation rigs. If you want guaranteed work and money. I don't know what Udra is. I so, no. But then again, the English are lazy. We only learn one language and it's English. But yes, coding. Well, there's many areas of coding. It's not just creative. Coding is an umbrella. Code itself, artificial intelligence is taking over that one. Animation's safe for now, but won't be too long. There's already AI tools for 3D animation out there. That's already been developments, but code will be the first thing that's well, simple code at very least. ChatGPT and other languages can already do that to a good job, like your essays. Just trying to think. Like code itself has, like when it comes to coding around the creative discipline, that's rigging, that's building the animation tools and building the tools in Maya. Look into Houdini if you're looking at code. Is a big one. Animation's good, but it's highly specialized. Whereas if you're if you do coding, you're technically a technical artist, which, trust me, the industry always needs technical artists. Do you know Scratch? My username... Scratch. Oh, I see. Node-based, there we go. Go back up to here. Yeah, so node-based coding. I could do basic. Like I know there's blueprints in Unreal Engine, which is also free, which I recommend looking into. Same way Maya. There we go. Maya has its own coding bit down here. So this here is the code for the motion tweening tool I'm using, where you can add it to your shelf. And Maya runs off Python, or the basic one on that one. But it does also have a, if you go up here, there is also a node editor, where you can directly plug things in and out, which is similar to Scratch. Yeah, I want to do some of this. Although I'm curious, how are you looking now that I put it back onto the tween? Ooh! Look at that neck! That is nice! Also, there's differences for 3D animation and 2D animation. So, in the UK, once again, there's more work for I love this song. there's more work for 3D animation than there is 2D animation. And most of the 3D animation work in the UK is creature. Although they are now expanded into more stylized, more character animation as well. But you really got VFX and you've got stylized. Two different animation styles, and within that you got the other ones. It's complicated. It's simple. Yeah, definitely put that back into steps. Want to keep improving this. To be fair, if I can walk away from this stream with a few seconds of good animation, I'm going to be happy. Because now this is starting to get into the territory of second pass. We're beyond... This bit here is definitely first pass. Oh god, that pose needs fixing. That's the final pose of what we're looking at. This is all extra. Actually, I can show it. I can show you what it looks like in the overall. Mind you, we're not doing it to this extent. There we go. So the original idea was have him kick his legs a few times, roll over and play, and then get back up again. But already, we're at 300 frames just by doing it that way. And when it comes to, well, any of it, to be fair, it's better to have 3 or 4 seconds of amazing animation than 30 seconds of crap animation. But it's fun to mess around with, and to be fair, a lot of the time you will spend weeks on getting to get this animation. You spend weeks to get the 3 to 4 seconds to look good. Something that's 20 seconds long, you're looking at months. About a month or two. Mind you, companies will work a bit faster than that early demands, so you wouldn't be doing it to an incredible amount of detail. But something like this would be easily achievable. This is now about 4 or 5 hours working. So, with more improvements and doing it along there, you could get it to a good second pass in an 8-hour shift. Alright, I know people have been commenting. I'm guessing you're calling the other dude weird. Alright. Yeah, like there to there is looking very flat. Like here, I reckon we moved ahead. Then here, for example, I want to have a look. So every 5 frames now from this point on. That's why that neck looks stiff. 50 to 70, there's almost no frames. So that should be our next bit. Getting this neck to move during that 50 to 70 frames. Yeah, so here. The feet come up, but before the feet come up, before or during actually, much of learning animation is quite literally you learn from watching. It's where it's observational, not on the street, but I always animate with reference, especially if you're trying to do realism, especially. Yeah, so the ass tucks in. The head's fine. The ass tucks in, then the head comes out. And that's how that comes up first. And then the top half comes to join it. So really, we need to come here. Another song I love. There we go. That's not coming down. I think it should definitely hold it there more. First thing we do before we touch the head then is to offset the hip. Like at the moment it's all going up in a single action between 50 and 70. It's a big dead area. And here it's just the leg moving. It should have already arrived by this point, which means I want that. There needs to be a pause. Another pause. Like. By 50, by 55, that should really be. That should be increasing. Should be coming down before. This is where the offsetting starts coming into play. Like this should then already be this should already be coming down and already be down. That should be a rest. Really, that should be a rest pose. In fact, it should already have that pose. This is where it's going to start. There we go. So the offsets definitely makes it look better. We need to delay that front half. Okay, maybe not delayed by that much. That's fine. There goes this bit here. These should not be up yet. This is where it's going to get dicey. And this is why I like a tween machine at this point. We've got too many, yeah, we need to simplify this down here to just keep poses. We want those feet to rise first. We want those feet to stay there. Even if we slow this down. Better. One more time to come up for this one. This is really a hold. How do you look now? Okay, it's moving into. We've overdid it for the offset. Is there a point at all when both legs come up at once? 1, 2. Yes, that's why it looks weird. There's a brief pause when they're both up at the same time before they come down. It's already falling. 60 is a good example here. I'm glad it comes down here. Ah, I love this. Definitely simplifying this. Definitely gonna have to simplify this down. I'm gonna have to work something out here quickly. I need the back end to stay up here. Oh, clicked the wrong ones. I'm glad I streamed anyway. It's a little hesitant at first to do so. 570. There we go. Yeah, but now I've got the opposite issue where... Oh no, that's fine. Mind you, I've broken the opposing of the legs, but I think we've got the right timing now. So the back half comes up, hips, feet are delayed, the torso is still leading. They arrive, both of them are exact point, comes down first. 95, gotta look out. I think we have just filled in the gap, so if I look at this. Okay, that's much better. Mind you, I think I need to fix the posing of the feet. Keep saying feet, it's got hooves. Horse with feet would be terrifying. Save. Right, let's look at chat. Ah, message was deleted. Once again, unless you delete them yourself, it's probably YouTube doing it automatically. Oh, it's just me again. Well, that's fine. Or I guess there's one person watching. I just don't know if it counts myself as that one person on this live streaming bit or YouTube chat. It's always weird. It's always also weird looking at my people calling me by my first name on this bit, but then I also remember that the channel is quite literally just my name. But yeah, I didn't expect anyone to turn up, so the fact I had 2 consistent people in the comments was actually really helpful. Not helpful, but it's actually quite nice to have the company. But yeah, from Pakistan. Didn't think I'd get that much reach. Well, considering I'm not entertaining anyone at this point. Definitely go to the loo. One moment. There we go, I'm back. Not anyone's here at the moment. Oh god, someone is here! Reading more than people. I'm getting bored. I'm alone again. I'm back. Honestly, looking at this from earlier, I know you said one person was watching, so I went to the loo and got some water. I did not expect anyone else to be here, being honest. Getting bored. Unfortunately, I'm not quite too sure how to solve that. That's the thing with animation, it's long. Let's put this on for background noise. It just depends on, do I try to go out? I don't know, it's different. It's different between just showing off work like I'm doing at the moment and being an entertainer. Because I used to stream before on a different channel. I had a gaming channel. I used to put Fortnite on it and Minecraft and Call of Duty. And that was very much entertaining. You're playing, but you're not focused on the game. You're focused on keeping people's attention, keeping views. The only issue with that is you start looking at everything like numbers. Stop becoming fun. Like this channel, the only reason why this channel existed before was to just track my animation progress and to put it in video form just as a way to keep the file in case my computer had died or ever lost, because I did have a backup drive break on me before. I hear this leg should definitely be coming in. And that should already be going up. By this point, 70 is already here. There should be more pause here, like a beat, or it should immediately go into. No, it should go. Let's put it into immediate roll. Yeah, crank here. Grab everything. Bad idea. Grab everything. Move it down to 40. How's it looking now? Okay. Let's do a pause. I think there's... It's 35 and 40. It's not really anticipated at 40. It kind of just wiggles on the spot. So if I just got rid of 40... If I can actually shrink this... If I can shrink this down... Oh, that's already 10 frames. You can start to see here, it looks like spaghetti, but every 5 frames, we've got motion. And the more frames we feed it, the less the computer has to come up with, and the more control we have over the movement. It gets harder to edit though. But we have been working for breakdowns and the lead and drag. We've been refining. Ooh, I like that. We conserve the momentum. Save scene as number 10. You have no idea when I'm going to check this. It's been a few hours, why don't you stop and just relax? Yeah, it's been 2 hours. Oh, it's not showing me there. Like, you see the live counts here, it's been just under 2 hours of work. Here's another thing. Okay. At university, when we do this, we have 2 lessons in a day. Sometimes 3. And each lesson will last for 3 hours. So our first one would be from 10 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon. We'll then stop for an hour to have food, and then we would do another one from 2 in the afternoon to 5 in the afternoon. And that's for a regular day at university. Sometimes you have a third lesson, it'll last till 7 or half 7, depending on what they want to do, like a half session in that one. And you would do that for 3 to 4 times a week of 6-hour days. Your contact hours come close to about 21 to 24 hours, which is very good for this area. They look after you where I go. But the thing is with that, you get used to working for long times. To be fair, it just depends on what mood I'm in. If I'm in a mood where I'm just like, I don't know what to do, or oh, I'm bored, and I don't like it, and then I'll stop. I work in bursts rather than working for 6 hours straight or 10 hours straight like some of my classmates do, which is terrifying, but you see the work they do and it's no wonder. I work in 2 to 3 hour bursts. So eventually I'll get bored. And when I get bored, I'll end it. But for now, we're going strong. I might stop briefly to get some more water. Actually, give myself a quick break. I'll show you the processes. Yeah, one viewer showing. Once again, I don't know if that's me or that's you. There we go. If I can show you each one. When I first started doing this, save, it looks like this. So this was about an hour in. And what you've been looking at for the last 2 hours basically is only this bit. So at the end of day 1, when I did this, where I probably did about an hour and a half work, it looks like this. And that's actually a lot closer to what you saw at the start of the stream. But once again, if I was to play this, we've gone from 150 to 6 seconds to 210 to 8 seconds. Just from that start of movement. Where I decided to make him a lot more mellow, a lot more relaxed. Then, looking at the file length here, at the start of today, so the last save was 6:15 in my book, so an hour ago. So I worked for about 45 minutes without saving. Terrifying. So at the start of the stream, the horse was doing this. Like, mind you, it's not bad for this section. It's definitely not bad. It's what I call a first pass. This particular section, but you can see the length down here. It's then extended to 300. So now we're a good, well, we're good about 12 seconds in now. Same action. Let's let it play again. It's a iterative process, even if it's 2D. Even if it's 2D, because even then you would start with a baseline sketch. Heck, you might not even start with that. You might just start with animatic. You might just start with key poses and animatic boards. Depends your process and what's expected of you, or how you prefer to work. So you might just start with animatic boards. Then you might go into sketches for the in-betweens and breakdowns and get your timing. After you got your timing and your main degree of motion, you then might start on secondary movement and do all the oversets and overlays like you see me do here, but you add ones, you take some away. And then what you're doing in the 2D process, you still got to do the line art, you still got to do the colour, still got to do the lighting. We haven't even spoken about environments. Like, I have a lot of respect for 2D animators. Because like 3D animation is still difficult. It's difficult to do well. But the computer does bits of it for you in that regard. It fills in all these gaps here, but a 2D animator doesn't have that. They have to draw every individual one. So they have to take the process I'm doing now, where I've got it to every 5, and they would have to do that for, well, really they'll be doing this for every 2 frames, or what we would call 12 frames a second. Yeah, now it looks like this. So you can already see the difference just from the start, from version 7, so the start of the stream, to version 10 of what we have now. And mind you, we've chosen for it to go fast, but we've got areas of fast and areas of slow. Like, we could definitely extend frame 10 to frame 15. So once again, another one that Alan will then talk about is your timing or your processing. You want to make it interesting, you want times of speed, but you also need times to stop. Like there at 65. We would want the viewer to stop it. We want the viewer to see this pose. So right now it starts 65 and then just wham, immediate. What we want, oh, is not that. Hang on a second, I'm definitely missing something here. Let's not overcomplicate it for now. Just do it 70, and we'll just add a hold. So that frame will become more readable, if only for a fraction. Although right now, the way I've got the arms going, I've probably got a bit too much curvature there. Makes them look a lot lighter at the front. I'm not even talking about that bit. And we're back to frame 95. So what was on before we started shrinking, but now we have a faster, we have a slower start. We have a hold, even if it is only for a quarter of a second. And we have the slow bits. Now if I was to play this, it's a lot more readable. Ooh, I've also noticed something. As expected, these 2 bits doesn't currently have a bit. Ooh. Don't just sag like that. There we go, so that's that bit fixed. There's also the hold itself. I've still got an issue with the front feet on that bit. Yes, 70. Let's grab everything again. 70. 65, 70. You know what? We'll hold that last pose till 100. So now we're at a solid 4 seconds of animation. So it would have took us 2 hours to clean up 4 seconds of already blocked out footage to first pass. Which would have took us about 5 hours overall to get this 4 seconds of animation. Is it good animation? It's getting there. It's definitely smooth in some areas. Definitely got some niggles, so it's at least second pass now. But it would still need cleanup. like the posing for the feet would definitely need work. There's also too much swish, too much curve on the front foot. It still has no animation on the ears and tail and like the tiny bits of animation. I also want to check to see if its eyes and stuff like the mouth is just slightly opening and closing, the breath at the back of the cheeks, similar to how we added a little squash and stretch to the actual middle belly. Makes it look like it's breathing. It will make it look alive compared to a puppet. Like that there's a portfolio piece. Actually, let's simplify this down. We don't need him to kick out to that extreme there. We want to just go to 150. How do you look now? It's got personality. That was the aim of this. And I can see what I'm doing with that second pose there, but that... I'm getting tired. But yeah, that pose there is just too much. Like, you want a little stretch this way. Maybe like, not even that. Maybe here? 102. Little cheat. This is why I have these ones. Is to look at the frames on the in-between, see if there's any I particularly like. Do all the translates and rotates, so it still doesn't affect anything down there. Then I can grab those at 102, I can pick it up, and it becomes a new key pose. So now I have that slight movements there. Then I can grab the tween, and I can make it similar. That's more like it. 155. If I want to actually, I'm going to keep the animation here in case I want to actually extend it. Mind you, look at the, look at the difference. Oh yes, horse. Stylized horse, but horse. There's a... Look at the hell, the state of that. It just bang. A crumpled piece of paper. He's stuck. It's some Gmod-esque horse. That's quite a nice pose. And 200, and the way it sort of relaxes there, I quite like that. It needs to get up faster here. The posing is awful here. Like you can see, okay, it's not too bad there, but that looks almost anticipating just the amount of bends on the legs, for example. And we've got also, you've got some broken ankles in this bit. Same way we have a bit of clip in there and a horrific bit there. Let's look at this. Like that pose, that's good. So that could be worked into. That's a broken neck. Well, I see what I'm trying to do. I see what I'm trying to do there. That's, I think, the same pose. Same there. What's that? Oh, it's in software. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's part of the rig. Yeah, but we're not gonna mess with that. That there is a point. Not a point. Well, it's part of the it's part of the rig. So we've got the controls probably for the mouth or the jaw. We do not want to touch that. Oh shit. That shouldn't have any transformation, but I'm kind of worried about breaking everything. We'll save it, so in case we don't fuck it completely. Yeah, that fixed it. We shouldn't have been able to see that. No issues. Alright, check comments. Hey, Moxley, welcome. New viewer. It died. Amazing animation. I hope you talk about the horse and not the stream. Nope, the stream's still going. It hopefully hasn't died. Amazing animation. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There we go. But no, these this first night, mind you, I was just ripping into the second half, and it's my animation, so I'm comfortable ripping into the second half. But the first half, like what we've been working on and improving, I actually really like it. This is a portfolio piece. See, look, you can see it moving now. Still got it selected. Oh, don't tell me there's animation frames on that. Right, how are you looking? Like the ears and the tail still need work. I'm enjoying. I'm definitely gonna stream more often. The fact I've actually got people here to bounce off of, like that is my distraction. Normally, in that one, it's like I need to get away from looking at the screen. I'll go on my phone. 20 minutes later, like this feels almost like putty here. Like we've got too much bend on this part. Yes, that's what we want. It was just too extreme. There we go. Yeah, we've got a clipping issue there. It's far too apparent. 30. Do we have any frame? We do. Our extreme frame. For the sake of... makes more sense. Getting closer. But yeah, as I said before, if you want to see more, like, subscribe if you want to. That way you actually see it when I post stuff. What are you? It's got rotation. Oh, it's got rotation values. What does this do? What are you? You're clearly a control. It's control for the. It's for the top part of the leg. Is that better or worse? I can't tell. No, that's definitely better. Because a lot of the time it will still look, some areas will still look very weird when they move until you start adding the extra details and the extra ones. Like when it comes to like this is an extreme frame and it's not hovering on here for very long, so I don't mind it looking like this for now. But you wouldn't want a horse to normally look like this. No offense, horse. Because then you've essentially sardines the legs together. Like if I was to put a human leg in that position with the knee and the foot bent that way there, you just don't, like even with the arm, you go there, but I've got it almost there. I'm breaking bones to get it in the position I want, which, as long as you don't hang around on it, because mind you, 20, we're fine. Mind you, a horse's legs should stay straight, but because it's actually going to the floor, keeping it bent is a good thing. Like here, for example, that should definitely go down more. Because by the time they bend to that severity, we want to see it start to drop. Like think it out this mechanically. There we go, that's better. Now look, the hips and the legs are now working together. Ooh, like there's an underside control here specifically for the belly. We're definitely going to play with that later. It's getting boring now. What do you want me to do? I'm working on the animation. Oh, I do get emojis. There we go. I have a laughing face. Yeah, still one person watching. I can't tell what's statistically there because I've seen like 3 or 4 comments. Unless people like coming and going. Or that's just one dedicated person, or that's me. I don't know how it works. Oh, there we are. Like I said, my priority. Yeah, oh yeah. We need to, mind you, all of our own TLC has been in the first sort of 80 frames, the first 3 seconds really. So all of this 70 to 150 malarkey. Like, it looks fine when you do the other bit, especially because it's quiet movement. But then you look closely and you're like, what the hell is that? That, ladies and gents, is a broken ankle again. There we go, we overextended that. Same way, we don't need that. Same way. Simplify that down. But yeah, as I said, my priority for this, my priority isn't entertainment. Otherwise, you wouldn't look away from the chat. That's nasty. Oh, I love this. I love this one. Paramore. There we go, that's definitely healthier. Although really we should get this off the grounds more. This is where it gets fun. Too much fun, too much fun. Because now I've done that, all of this is wrong. But we need to do that to fix the positioning, because it was crushing its own leg. This going through the floor still is, but nowhere near as badly as it was. But yeah, my priority is to get a good animation. I guess it could be a stream specifically for entertaining people. Like here, it's going through the floor. We're fixing the frame of 85. We're not using reference for this, we're just using intuition and common sense. And then we're not going to go beyond that because we're going to have to refix the hips for the rest, refix the hips and torso for the rest of it. And if we don't fix the torso before we fix the legs, we'll do the legs, the torso will screw it up. Like here, the entire calf has just vanished in concrete. What needs here is to rotate it even more. That lifts that bit. Now suddenly it's... This is why it's... Don't like that. I guess I could move the legs to full slightly later. That'd definitely help. Oh, I don't like that. We're onto something though. having a fit. Okay, considering where we're working, we can cut off the first... There we go, 65 seconds. So we're only really focused on 65 now. To 155. Anything I do here, I don't know how much I'm going to work into it for this stream. There will definitely be a part 2, but part 2 won't happen until, well, the 30th. I'm busy tomorrow. So the 30th will be the earliest I come back. Normally I try to throw 3D animation on the channel once a week. It's not always possible. It's not always possible though. Like, I think I took the week off last week because I was too burned out. But then again, you're working like this. There's no wonder you're burnt out. Okay. Okay. You fix the position in this one. Now it just looks dead. Literally dead. Lift you off the ground a little bit. Keep the head sort of perpendicular to body. Now that explains a lot better why it's going this way. There's much more. It should already be coming... Lead with the head in this case. And then fix... It's been bugging me for a while. Fix the neck. There we go. It kind of just feels like a wooden door at the moment. Because look at the difference. 140, 155. See, that's the difference between animating and entertainment. Ooh, okay. And that's why... Oh, I love this song. It's so unnerving. If only the head moving. That's why I like a lot of the extra movements. It makes it feel... Little randomness makes it feel a bit more human, a little less uniform. A little more alive. Like here when it's going through the floor. That works. But here it's... We're just fixing... We're now just fixing poses, like we're fixing entire poses. Oh god, I don't know what I'm moving there. Not a control. We're at stages of making up stuff as we go along at the moment. Improv. Like, it's easier to see an animation, or at least a segment of animation, if you just chop off everything either side of it. That is a movement we're dealing with at the moment. Things aren't moving as a cause of each other at the moment. Like, the torso isn't moving the legs. The neck isn't moving the head, although it is a bit more now, because we've just been adjusting it for the last 10 minutes. Like, the legs themselves are overextended on the back, especially. And we're not breathing in this middle bit, which is why it looks so animated rather than alive. But so far I've just been fixing on this neck bit. Let's have a look at the comments again. No, I gotta go, bye. Thanks for coming down, see you another time. Yeah, you've been here hours. Like, honestly, thank you for being down here for this long. Still on one view. Yeah, that's probably me. Oh, that's just not updated at all during this entire time. Okay. So yes. So for the record, the first, what we've done, well, you already saw it earlier, but the first section first section of what we were working on was this primarily. The second section, which we've been tinkering with, is what I'll tackle next stream, or what I'll start tackling tomorrow. Because I'm not doing this to document my entire progress. I'm doing this for a test and for a laugh. But overall, what we're going to work on is this, all 6 seconds of it. That's definitely going to extend, so this might just be an 8-second piece all on its own. What do I want to do with this now? Because I'm going to go now, but what am I going to do to it perfectly? No, yeah, I think there needs to be a bit more flow. Like, there needs to be a greater impact here, but bang. Because it's still falling here, that's why it looks like a slow fall. And then we want a faster rotation here, or an even greater rotation here. And that greater rotation means a greater drop, which that will translate... Oh, did not mean to do that. Which that will translate well. Mind you, the feet are already falling very nicely. And then from 70 onwards, we'll need to fix all of the posing. There we go. Like, look, you can see where all the work's gone. Just by the graph here. But yeah, from 70 onwards, or from 85 onwards, we need to fix all the posing, so that's 6 poses in this case, where that will be a key pose, 110 will be a key pose, and 140 would be a key pose. So there's 3 key poses. We got 2 breakdowns on 100 and 120. And we've also got the finisher at 155 and all that spare room to play with on that bit. Would also want to hold 85 once we do get 85 to look good. Actually, I might just do that now. And grab all of this. Because right now 155 is acting as a buffer, so none of this affects it. Yeah, there we go. All that available space used. Oh my god, that looks good. That looks damn good. Damn good deal. Starting to look alive. Like more. I was going to say more human, but more horse-like. Still looks a bit. For something that's meant to be relaxed, though, it's still Russian. But damn, I am proud of the work. But yes, we have spent 2 hours. We spent 2 hours on just over 3 seconds of work. And next time we're going to do it all over again here. And I think at that point I'll then post it in the state it's in. then any more progress I do beyond that point, so all the raw information I have here, will be up for negotiation. But I know YouTube likes animals, so I want to do some lip sync after, or some character acting, some emotional acting. Let's just get a different angle. Yeah, like it just pauses mid-air on this bit. There we go. Say goodbye to the horse. We'll save that in the position it's in. And we'll go on here. Yeah. Alright. Yep. Oh no, it was that dude. So it doesn't count if I'm there. Fair enough. External cam only. God, that makes it look short. God, that's bad quality. Oi. Alright. Thank you for watching, everyone that does click on this. Until next time, I should be streaming in 2 days' time on the Sunday. I will do more. If you are new to this channel, or you've just popped down to see what this is, I've been animating a horse. Subscribe for more. If you want to see more horses, more lions, more 3D animation. During these streams, I will be giving tips on what I do and how I do it, and you'll see my workflow up close and up personal and on hand. Unlike my uploaded videos, which I do once a week, where it's just the final results, the finished work, my progress documentation, 30 seconds of just different angles. Here, I actually tell you how I do it, and you see how I do it. So yeah, until next time, thank you for coming down. And we end.